Hi guys, welcome to a special edition. Hopefully, let me go turn on another light. I don't know if that's going to help. Let me see if I have another light. Hold on. I don't know if that's going to help any. But welcome to a Thursday edition. We got a lot of Facebook Lives this week. We had a lot going on. And so today I brought home a little bit of all the new Lawn Fawn release. This is their spring release, and it's quite a substantial release of new products for spring and going in a little past that. So I wanted to share that with you because there's some really cool stuff over here. So Mark is die cutting for me, so we can kind of show you some of the pieces cut. But we're going to start off, I'm putting this back in the package so I don't mess all the packaging up. We're going to start off with their 6x6 paper pads. And we get people in all the time that want like a gingham. And this is really a beautiful collection of spring colors. You can see there are two styles of gingham patterns. And we'll be getting in, and we'll probably show you on Saturday, the Honeybee has a smaller gingham print. This is a little bit larger. Kind of reminds me of the buffalo plaid style, but love the colors. Beautiful for spring, and you get the pinks and oranges and yellows to the purples. This is their flower market. They're petite little paper pack, and they have a flower design and a stripe that coordinates with it. And both these papers we actually have in 12 by 12 in the store. So you can see the little patterns. This is a really sweet collection of papers too. And they're smaller than the 12 by 12, so that for cards, the images are perfect. They're not, sometimes the patterns on the prints of paper are too large when you start cutting your paper down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So really nice. Two collections of papers. And then this is a new set, and this one is called Before and After. So you have the little buds, and then you have the flowers, and you have the little vegetables just peeping up out of the earth, and then you have them grown. And the little pots, you can see the progression. A little watering can and the little flower. Then you get these little faces, and the little faces can be used in the flowers, but they can also be used in the pots. And I'm sure you have a lot of different, stamps that you can probably put those little faces in. And then some really sweet messages, all, that are perfect for your flowers. Oh, there's a little Happy Mom's Day, thank you, and Happy Spring. So this one is called the Before and Afters. And to go along with that is the stencil, and it's a rainy sky stencil. And maybe if I can move it closer, that you can kind of see. I don't know if this light is going to help it, but the little raindrops. And what would be cool is actually inking this with your Versamark ink pad, so it's a colorless, slow-drying ink pad, and then embossing this with clear embossing powder. And you would have the look of raindrops on your card back. So maybe we'll do that. Not today, but we'll do that. And I love this die cut. It's called Lucky Clovers. And you can see we've cut these out. And you get a variety of different sizes of shamrocks or clovers. We just use, this is kind of a glitter paper, and it cut out beautifully. So we'll put this one to the side. And they actually have a really simple card idea on the back. Now to add to their little gift box animal collection, we have the little goat and llama. He can be converted into one or the other. And you can see this on the back. And once again, it might be hard because they're white. Okay, so Judy, I'll put one of the rainbow stencils, or the raindrop one, on the side for you. Let me grab a little.
Do you want that out, or what do you want?
Yep, you can just put it with the die. Let me write it on my notes. Well, that means I would have to have a pen that works. Okay, so this is the little goat, but you can see the little goat, and it can also be a llama. I don't know how many they have now. They must have at least 10 different little animals. And these can be used on those little box fronts, but they can also just be made into a little die cut, and you can put that onto a card front. Some of their little mini sets, we got this tiny little ducks. You got the mama duck and the baby duck. And it's called Rub-a-Dub-Dub. This might be the reverse, because I think this is from a bigger set that came out prior, and the ducks would have been facing in the opposite direction. So I believe this might be one of their reverse. Flip-flop, yes it is. This little Better Days stamp set. So just a lot of kind of get well, big, sending big hugs. Let's see, better days are ahead, hope you feel better. And you got the little bunny holding the heart. And this one is called the Better Days. We have a springtime bunny die. So you have the outline of the bunny, and then the whole back, the little carrot, some Easter eggs, a little flower. That might be, I'm not sure what that is. We'll see when we flip it over on the back. I can't. Oh, I don't know. Kind of looks like the head of a little sheep or something, but let's see. Oh, it makes a little bonnet that you can put the flowers on his head. So that's what the bunny would look like. I probably, instead of doing it in black, they probably did it because so you can see it better, but even like a gray would look nice, so it wouldn't be such a stark contrast. So this is the Springtime Bunny die cut. And then we go on to the message. This is the Magic Spring Messages. These can be used individually, but they also work in the camera for the shutter when you do one of their interactive cards. But you can use these in the inside of cards and so on, front of cards. We have Hello Spring, Best Wishes, Happy Graduation, Happy Easter, Happy Mother's Day, and Happy Father's Day. And this also coordinates with it. So it's the circle that fits perfectly around each one of these images. And then you have the little die for the egg and the little flower. And you get the bunny. And you get that grouping. So, they're the dies that coordinate with the elements inside here. And there's, they don't have a sample on the back, but. And then the bigger version, they've come out with this, the giant messages, and this is the giant Easter message. So you have this big design, and this is the coordinating die cut that goes with it. There are other ovals that all interact with these stamp sets, and this one has a scallop with the little pin dots. And once again, there are additional dies inside, which you can use for the little images. And then on the bottom, they have Hello Sunshine. And, yep, so we don't have a sample on the back, but. Now, coming into these They have a whole series of strawberries, which are adorable. This one is the Stitch Strawberry. And if I put this kind of closer, you can see that there's a solid line over here. So this would be on the part of the card that you would cut, and you can use the outside frame, and then you can use the inside of the strawberry. These are the seeds that are on the strawberry. You have the little green top and some flowers. And here's a super sweet little card sample that they did on the back. This is the outside in stitched strawberry. And yes, look for these little mice coming up. And here is just a grouping of strawberries. These also work in the hobby bin. There was a little jar that all these go in, and there's a whole series of these hobby bin, and this is the strawberry add-on and some really cute little sayings. And once again, you can see all these tiny little faces that can be put in some of the strawberries. And these are additional little strawberry seeds that you can fill in wherever you want. This is the strawberry patch die. We have the leaves, and then we have the berries, and you could do the solid berries or the ones with the seeds. And there's a really cute little sample. This one would be an overlay, so you can do this bottom white and then put the red on top so that you get you could see the little seeds inside there. There is a basket die, which I think I forgot to order, so we'll get this in, but I have a really cute sample to show you. So this is part of this particular die cut, and you have the strawberries, and you can see how the overlay, you can see the little berry seeds underneath. I love that they use two different greens. And then this is from an upcoming set that you'll see in a second. And this is a new alphabet set that you'll be seeing shortly. So this is the stamp set, and this one is called Berry Special. And you have the cute little mice, you have the little jam jar, you have the little strawberry patch sign, the border of strawberries. These have a die. I didn't bring the die with me. Have a coordinating die. And then you have these little messages that can go on the little sign. It says, "Thanks so very much. Pick your own. You're berry sweet and berry patch." And then that little jam label can go right on the little jam jar. And you have the little strawberry guys. And I think I have a couple more cards that I'll show you on maybe tomorrow, because Mona's going to be demoing a little bit of the lawn fun tomorrow, so I might have a couple other cards to share with you. But love, love, love their little strawberries. This is the alphabet set that they used on there. This one is called Henry's ABCs. And there's the alphabet and the coordinating number set. And a couple card samples that they've done on the back to inspire you. Here is a new You Goat This. So goats, a couple companies are doing goats. It's so funny how they all kind of land on the same animal. But there's a whole bunch of little goats and some cute little sayings that go with it. There is an adorable barn die, so you can see the barn on the back. It's really cute because it's kind of like this cute two-story barn. You can see the little chick inside there. And there are little add-ons. So you have the little people, the cow, the pig, the little chick, some little sentiments. And here is a card sample. This is a new die, the Happy Mother's Day. And then you have the mama goat and the baby goats. And I think we have this is the Happy Mother's Day die. We have all the packaging kind of messed up, but Mark just die cut everything for me and then just piled it on a pile. This is another. It's the Berry Rainy Day. So you have the cute little bear with the umbrellas that goes perfect with the stencil. You have some cute little sentiments, rain or shine. Have a happy day, make a splash. You have the little raindrops, the little frog, he's adorable, a little jumping frog. And here is a cute little sample. And you can see that this is all paper from the new paper pack, the little flower background. Some of these are older papers. This is the new Tiny Spring and Friends. So you have the little children. Some of them are dressed in little Easter bunny outfits. You have some little Easter icons down here. You have kids without Easter things. You have the umbrella, the little raindrops, a couple sentiments in here. And this window was from I think the release at Christmas. And you can see this is a new backdrop that is used inside this card. You get two little spring backdrops, sentiments inside here, and then the window fits right over it. And then in this design, some of these little children were used too. Yeah, they have one, two, I think he's a little boy. I think they have 3 boys and 4 little girls. Oh, well. Actually, if you send them an email, and let them know that you wish they had more little boy icons, they actually really listen to you guys. And Kelly Marie actually has a little baby, or her son. So I'm surprised that maybe there aren't, like a little boy set would be really cute. Another one of their word die cuts, Get Well Soon. I don't know where. Mark supposedly die cut these for me. I don't know where he put them. But we have Get Well Soon. We have Happy Easter. And then we have Happy Spring. And this card was made, the background is this layering. Oh, it's not this one. This is a Clover stencil. There's a little flower stencil. I'm not sure if we got that or I just didn't grab it. But this is a new flower background stencil. It's a 3-layer stencil. This one is actually a Clover for St. Patrick's Day. I thought I grabbed everything, but apparently I did not. This is a new wreath die, and those little circle sentiments actually fit right inside there. So let me see if I can. I have them neatly on a pile, which is unusual. They're usually kind of like thrown to one side, but these little sentiments could fit inside here. Mark did not do a good job cutting, but you can see that the sentiments would fit. I think the paper shifted. He went back and forth and so on and so forth. He thinks like things like this are going to get him fired from being my die cut person, but not. No. He would have to do a lot worse than that. Let's see. This is another die cut, the Plant a Succulent, and you can see they have a cute little sweet card there. And here are some of the die cuts. that you get in that set. You get a lot of little parts and pieces. Look at the little tiny faces and smiles and so on and so forth. So that is Plant a Succulent. This frame, this is a new frame. It's called the Spring Flowers Backdrop. And you get a lot of extra dies. And so, once again, you can see, I'll have to go back and cut this a little better. But you get all these little flowers and pieces to create a really sweet card. Let's see what else we got here. This is their Year 7 collector's little edition. So you I don't know what this, it's a little planet, and it's sorry I missed your birthday. I didn't plan it that way. Isn't that adorable? And I think there's a little die that kind of also goes with this. And last of all, their big interactive die. This one is called the Platform Pop-Up. And you can see there's a lots of parts and pieces. And actually next week, I have the group that I belong to, we have a meeting with Kelly to show us how to put all these parts and pieces in that interactive new die together. So these are my pieces. I'm putting them in a safe place. But lucky you guys, Mona has my die cut home with her, and tomorrow she's going to actually show you how to put together one of these platform pop-up cards. So you have, you'll get to see that before I actually get to learn how to do it. So definitely tomorrow at 2:15, join us on Facebook again with Mona, and you'll learn to how to use this platform pop-up die. But I do have one that was sent to us. So this does fold flat into your card, and then when you press, it folds into a 3D card, a pop-up card. And then it can just by popping this down, it can just stay flat. And then popping the bottom up, it'll fold flat again. And I believe the basic die comes with the base. This backdrop might be an add-on. I'm not quite sure. Might be an add-on die. So this is the platform pop-up. And like I said, tomorrow at 2:15, Mona comes in at 2, so I'm giving her 15 minutes to get situated and all set, and then we'll actually show you how to use this. And knowing Mona, I'm sure she has some other samples to show us tomorrow. So that's it for our Lawn Fawn release, and thank you guys for joining me on Thursday. I'll just wait a few minutes and see if there's any questions. And I think Kim is going to be doing some of these interactive pop-up cards in a class. So when she gets a hold of that die and plays, we'll have probably a class with it. And you know, the nice thing about doing one of the classes, sometimes, especially something that's interactive, if you're, like for me, interactive, like I am very challenged by doing interactive cards, unless they're like kind of cut and dry. But sometimes when you do a class, like Kelly Marie's going to show us how to do it, if I do one and then I do another one right after and another one right after that, then it, you know, I kind of get the whole process down pat, and I'm much better doing interactive. But sometimes to figure these out on my own, not in my real house. That's why Mona loves these. Mona loves interactive. Donna does interactive stuff. You guys are really good. My brain just doesn't go there. So I don't see any questions. So I think I'm going to let everybody go. I just got back. Mark has off today, so we did a bunch of things early, running around errands, and now I have to kind of like find my desk so I can work on my Easter samples for my Easter card class that I posted. But I will see you tomorrow at 2:15. So everyone, have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for joining me.